If you're one of the people that weed fucking latches onto, like, you know who you are, okay? It's the one thing that just gives you peace, you know? Like, people fucking get all sorts of things that are like their thing. Some people got like fucking shopping addiction or fucking stealing addiction or fucking you name it, right? It's their thing. Like, it's their thing. They have major issues with it. A lot of y'all out there, I know it, have the thing of marijuana. Marijuana. I know it because everybody's legalizing it, everybody's normalizing it, therefore there's so many people doing it and so many people talking about it, and therefore there's so many people recognizing that they have a problem. And if you got a problem, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to fucking you, because you are like me, and that shit straight fucked up your life, if you want to be real, or is fucking up your life. And I would hope through making this that I can slow down. Anyway, okay, so okay, so I'm talking to you, okay? I'm talking to the person who knows that weed is their thing. And everyone's saying to you, and you're saying to yourself, it's a battle with yourself, right? You're saying to yourself, oh, it's just weed. Because a lot of people say it's just weed, right? And you have all these people that we look up to, like Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa and all those motherfucking Ching Ching Chong and freaking Trippie Redd, whatever. Watch how they actually smoke though. Legit. Like, their persona is, they're making a lot of money to be a stoner, okay? A lot of money. And so obviously they gotta keep it up. And, but if you watch how they smoke, like, pay attention. They just got the blunt lit, the joint lit, they be getting high, but they're not fucking wake up fucking 4 a.m. just to rail fucking 10 bong tokes before you go to work or start your day, you know? Like, those hardcore stoners, that's you got one place that you're going, and that's lung issues. If not anything else, also, like, you're gonna fuck up your, I hate to say it, but now after reflecting sober for so long, I totally did do what I said I wasn't doing the whole time, which is cause some fucking brain damage. Cause some brain damage from such continuous fucking use, okay? It's true. It's fucking true. It's true. So shit. I hope that you cannot do it because of that. However, here's the thing. My ass was productive as shit, being hardcore as fuck on the marijuana. Like, I was fucking productive as shit, and that was the problem. Everything in my life was like pointing, like, you're doing, not everything, but like many things are like, you're doing a fucking good job. Like, you got the girls, you got the fucking best friends, and you got the fucking projects you're working on, and you got your jobs, and you got your shit and your finances under control, and you got your major working brain, like, working hardcore. However, I was not working hardcore, like, when you look back, it's just like a big shit fuck as far as like the actual hardcore, like really good at creating, but not so good at actually fucking producing. Like, really good at numbing out and doing the job and not numbing out, but you know what I mean? It's just like, wasn't as productive as I thought looking back, even though from the outside looking in, I'm super productive. And so anyway, I would explain that more, but I just know that if you're out there and you are dealing with this shit, you just know, like, okay, your brain is telling you, like, oh, is making a million excuses as to why you should be getting high. Like, it helps you with this and that and this, but you know there's that also that voice being like, you acted so fucking strange in that setting. Like, you all of a sudden have that too, where it's like, I'm not even there, you're not there, and you're acting fucking strange. You're acting fucking strange, dude. Holy shit. You know, it's fucking true. I'm gonna start moving more to be more warm and to make this more fucking interesting for you. Because I believe you should fucking get angry. If you really want to get this shit under control, you gotta get fucking angry. Get angry. Blame yourself. Bring yourself to fucking rock bottom in this bitch and make massive change. Because so many times and for so many years, I tried to get it under control and I made fucking excuses. And the fact of the reality is, if you're like me and you're hardcore as fuck, you have to just cut its head off. You gotta just fucking cut its head off, because it ain't working. It ain't fucking working, okay? And I know it sucks to hear that you just have to fucking quit, but hear me out, dude, okay? Being sober is awesome, and you need to have a long period of time being sober to like really understand what the fuck being sober is about, because sober is the new high, like for you, because you're fucking high 24/7. So it's like, what is this sober game, sober fucking reality all about? And you're gonna try to convince yourself to talk yourself out of it, when the fact of reality is, you got two options, okay? You either fucking completely cut its head off, or, smoke is fucked, okay? Moral of the story. Smoke is fucked. Like, how obvious is that shit, right? But like, smoke is fucked. And so if you're a hardcore stoner, you are going to be causing massive damage to your lungs. And think about what that does to you subconsciously. Subconsciously, you're just like, fuck, I know I'm causing damage to my lungs. And yet, here I am, time after time, doing more damage. And so it's like, you're literally killing yourself. And what that does to you subconsciously is, you're like, I don't deserve shit because I'm fucking killing myself. Like, let's be frank, okay? If you're a few years into your smoke addiction, you're fine. But if you're hardcore like me, it will fucking hit you. It may take 5 years, it may take 10 years, it may take fucking 15 years, but definitely probably 5 or 10, like a 7, probably average. I know so many fucking stoners, it's crazy. And it fucking hits them, where your lungs all of a sudden are fucked. And you're coughing up such shit all the time, and you're wheezing, and it sucks ass, okay? And so that's why smoking is fucked. And those big bong tokes, you think you're like even though you are, like, think about like pesticides in the weed. Like, this shit is a plant, but it's literally sprayed like fuck to, like, with all this shit. And then you're inhaling. You're not fucking buying organic weed. Shut the fuck up. Like, you are buying top shelf weed, but that top shelf weed is sprayed as fuck. Cause and anyway, so you're inhaling all this chemicals. But even if you weren't inhaling all that shit, weed has 7 times the amount of tar than cigarettes. So all that black shit that's in your bong is covered in your lungs, and your lungs is trying to fucking get it out, like, but you just, you take that shit, and like, you're able to get through it for like fucking a few years, but then it hits you. And if you think you're doing a good job by smoking your bong, you are a little bit, but guess what? Your tolerance is so high from taking those massive bong tokes that you are causing that much more damage. So it's like, yeah, you think you're doing a little better, but you're fucking not, because your tolerance is so high that, and like, and those big fucking inhales, like, literally, it's fucking crazy, but I have known someone that collapsed their fucking lung. Look it up. Google that shit. You can collapse your lung from smoking weed. Anyway, who cares about that, because it's so rare. But like, fuck. Basically, those big tokes get it into your lungs hardcore, and you're having that much more tar in there. Anyway, lot of bong tokes. Bong tokes is my shit. Getting a craving right now. And you know what you do when you get that craving? You can, like, there's multiple options, right? Get angry, fight it, go to the gym, fucking rip its heart out. Or fucking, like, just smile at it. Like, if you just smile at it, like, you ain't got shit on me. It's like comical that you're trying to fuck me up right now, you know? It's like, you ain't got shit. That's great too. And so moral of the story is I smoked weed for fucking 15 years. Smoked that plant. I smoked the plant, the majestic plant, for 15 years. And it literally took me like 8 years after I started having massive lung issues to fucking quit. Crazy. So I hope that this message can get to you and help you to recognize to quit sooner than later, because what you're doing is not fucking working. It's not fucking working. And if you're like me and you have that spiritual fucking connection with weed, where it's like, I will never not use the plant, then you can take edibles. And I know you're like fucking scared of edibles because you got so high that one time, and or like you think the high is different, but literally you can get the tincture that you need. You find, you know, the exact milligram, the exact milliliter of exactly the dose to take to fuck you up. You know exactly the indica, the sativa, the strain. You can even get strains that are in tinctures, like a certain strain if you like, or you just get like a super nice sativa fucking tincture from a brand that is like full spectrum, and that shit is the best. However, I would not be making the realizations that I'm making if I continue, like, cause for me, like when I did that, like it's been years of me trying to fucking quit, right? So I would say to myself, I did not cut its head off. I would say, give me a few years and I will get my shit under control, right? So I would fucking take edibles and I would go hard fucking core on the edibles. And I was such a little bitch, man. Like, I was so scared of that craving that I would just get so fucking high, like the craving for smoke, that I would just get so fucking high on edibles. I would get so fucking high on edibles. It was comical. Fun fact, if you're little bitch, it's so much easier to stop taking edibles than it is to stop taking fucking weed, man. Like, what the fucking... Okay, I'm gonna make this snappy and start doing weird shit again because I'm fucking tired of shit. It's like the middle of the night, fucking 4 a.m. in this gym. People are gonna start coming in. I gotta get the fuck home and eat and sleep. I've been fucking training for hours and here I am making this video because, and training, man, get your ass to the fucking gym if you're trying to quit weed, because you just let out that anger in the fucking gym and you go hardcore. Here's what else you do. You focus on hardcore fucking projects, things, you learn a skill. Like you wanted to do fucking learning video editing and music production or fucking Adobe, like all that shit requires hardcore brain shit. Like, so use this time where you're quitting weed to really activate the shit out of your brain, okay? And just sit with that uncomfortable feeling that you have of wanting to smoke. Just fucking sit with it, okay? Just be like, fuck yeah, bitch, make me depressed. I want to be depressed because my depression is showing me something. This depression that I have is showing me something. It's showing you how to move forward. Sit in it, love it, embrace the suck. Fuck. You know what I mean? You want to smoke and just smile at it, being like, you're not gonna fuck with me, dude. Like, I'm just gonna smile at you. And if you're going through it hard fucking core, like extremely low, just get yourself to make it like one more night, one more day, and just trick your brain. Like, can you go one more minute? Can you go one more hour? Can you go one more day? And then you're gonna have relapse in healthy thinking, and you're gonna be like, okay, I fucking made it through, and you're gonna feel so good that you made it through that thing, even though it feels like you're never gonna make it through. You are gonna make it through, and fucking love yourself through the process. This is all about the process. You guys got this shit, okay? You got it. It's fucking hard as shit. But you are not just gonna let this life go by. You're going to use this life to make yourself happy. And the goal is not to just be happy. The goal is to be fulfilled, because happiness comes and goes. Fulfillment stays. And to be fulfilled, you have to be proud of yourself. And to be proud of yourself, you gotta do the hard shit. And your brain is gonna trick the shit out of yourself. You're gonna tell yourself so many reasons like why you should be doing it. And that's a good thing. Like, if you're going through that, just let it happen. Have an intense moment where you've been thinking about it for this long, where you finally just fucking quit. Just stop. You recognize you're an addict and you just stop. Like literally, you're not gonna smoke for the rest of your life. And how fucked up is that? As soon as you hear that, you're just like, hell nah. Those things that you're saying to yourself, oh, I can only feel like that when I'm high. I can only get like that when I'm fucking. No, you can get like that through your brain and your brain only, and it's fucking possible. Okay, and so you have what it takes. Okay, to like, fuck. And that shit, talking about like that, just makes me want to fucking smoke. And my voice in my head's like, no, you fucking don't, bitch. Like, but basically what I'm talking about is like, for me, the work that I do, I can do it still without weed. And it might be even like socializing, like I'm the shit when I'm blasted and socializing, and it's like raving. I love to rave. It's like go fucking listen to music and dance my ass off. Like that shit, I excel in being blasted and smoking weed. However, I have it within myself to fucking do everything. I can actually be like way better than I ever thought, because I can be clear-minded yet also not clear-minded, you know? Like, I don't know if this is making sense, but like you can dance so hard that you're high as fuck. You can delve so much into the natural highs of doing creative work that you're like pumped that you're doing the work that's creative, which like makes you more high, and you're proud of yourself. And being proud of yourself, that gives you like the best fucking high ever. Okay, so recognize what you have within yourself, and when you get those cravings, which you're gonna get all the time, just smile at them and be like the superior person that is not going to be fucked with. And recognize that you still are that social person, and you still are all that shit that you tell yourself that you're not without it, okay? And so that's my message. And I hope this resonates with you, and I hope that you can live your best life, and you can love yourself fully, and you can just recognize that it's within you. You got what it takes. Smile at yourself. Smile at yourself. Be like, yo, I got what it takes, and I'm a better person because of it, okay? I'm gonna go eat and sleep and love myself and fucking suck tomorrow's dick. And I don't want to end it on that, but might as well. So I feel like I have to talk more about like how I actually cut its head off. I want to talk more about how I actually quit, because I wanted to quit for so long and I tried so many different things for so long. And how I actually quit was I didn't say to myself, I dealt with the anxiety of saying to myself, I will never smoke again. Because I was always like, fuck, I'm gonna smoke like when I'm a late adult or a fucking grandpa or like in a few years from now. Just give myself a break. However, I recognize time and time again that even if I was successful to get like 8 months, like whatever, a lot of long periods of time off, I still would just get back into it and get right back into my old addict self, because once an addict, always an addict. And I would never be able to get it under control, and that's just the truth. And even if I could get it under control, this is the thing, I don't want to do that damage to my lungs. And so that's the reality. I love my lungs, I love myself, and I love being fucking a healthy person. And so I don't recommend what I did, but you might have to do the exact same, which is fucking hate yourself and dig yourself deep, deep, deep into a fucking hole of fucking addiction, and literally just like go to rock bottom and be like, yo, if you believe in a higher power, it fucking helps you a lot. I was like in the garden and I had a joint still, and I was just like, this, I connected spiritually. Like, here's the thing, I had just smoked a joint and it was so fucking good, and I was like preparing to quit for like days, and I was like in my head just like, this right here is the best shit ever. And I was in my head like, holy shit, like you just did all this work to be about to quit, and now you're smoking this joint, recognizing like, yo, this is like actually the best thing ever. And then I recognized in that moment, like, that is fake happiness, because it is not the best shit ever. It is the best shit ever, but it's not fucking real, because it's so much pain is attached to it that it's fucking fake. And I had locked and loaded another joint, and I was like, right then and there, fucking bursting into tears and being like, this is it. Like, fuck this last joint, fuck all the stuff I have left, fuck smoking for a few more days. I'm cutting ties with this right here, right now, with the universe, with myself, once and for all. I fucking win, bitch. I fucking win, bitch. This is it. Capiche. Done. Fucking donezo. Cut the fucking head off. Being like, forever, I will never fucking smoke again. And I'll fight if I have to. I'll fucking take out all my tactics, but right fucking here, right fucking now, I'm done. So I didn't even have my last smoke. And I'll forever smile at myself for that, because, bitch, I'm in control and you're in control. And I'll always smile at myself and for my choices that I've made, and the effects that stay with me, and that's that, y'all. I fucking did it. And I hope you do too. You got this shit. And if, yeah, I love you. did it, bitch.